Awesome. Glad you could join me. This is part one of spa massage and wellness therapy. By the time you're done, you'll have a solid 1 hour massage, the tools, the body awareness, the safety, the support for your clients, a whole bunch of stuff. Part two, the wellness is really about the rest of it, the body, mind, spirit. And without being too woo-woo about that, there's some great tools in there that can help you as a practitioner to have a long career in this work, but also to really build a deeper relationship with your clients. So let me intro a little bit. I've done massage for about 30 years. Yikes, freaking old. And went to a great school in Tacoma, Washington, lived in an ashram in Massachusetts for quite a few years and worked on their staff, about like 100 and some therapists there. I got to learn a whole bunch from that crowd. I think I've got some experience as my, one of my massage teachers in school, Bill, hope you're well, Bill, wherever you are, he said, touch 1,000 bodies, because I wanted to get out of massage school and go and do another training. And he said, no, just touch 1,000 bodies. That's going to teach you a lot. And then decide what you want to do from there. Man, that was so smart, because our clients really teach us. You learn a lot from touching bodies, different bodies, what they want, what they need, how it feels, etc. So, the wellness part, I'll talk later, but I've been also a yogi for longer than I've done massage. And I've got some good cred there. Went to a great nutrition school in New York, Institute for Integrative Nutrition. Not that I'm the best eater, but part of that training is some other wisdom that all flows into the other piece of this body, mind, self, spirit, whatever you want to call it. So you want to be ready. And I want to talk about the body first. So I'm gonna dig into this some more, but really just, how do you feel in your body when you arrive from massage? Are you grounded in your feet? Are you a conduit? Are you taking some tension or toxicity physically or otherwise into the session? How to be ready for that, how to breathe, how to control and notice and use your breath to your advantage, how to breathe with your client. Also how to, address the mind in terms of, are you bringing crap into the room? Like, you don't want to do that, nor do you want to take down any of theirs some people will talk when they are on the massage table. I talk to my clients some, but that's a feeling, an intuitive sense of what is that rapport? How much should be said? Silence is great too. Not completely silent, in my opinion, like going to a spa and just like giving a massage at a resort where they don't say anything and it just feels very impersonal. But I've also had the one where someone rambled on for the whole 60 minutes and I felt like they weren't present in giving me the massage at all. So we'll talk about all that as well. Also, getting the room ready, like what's the temperature in the room, what's the mood, the scent, wearing scent, not wearing scent, etc. Is there a bathroom nearby? Do they have a blanket? Do they need a cushion underneath their knees? All of those little practical tools, and even draping is a part of that too, like how to put the sheet over them, how to tuck it under their leg when you're moving down to work on their leg, how to roll them over, how to basically have them be comfortable. You're also going to get a detailed manual that's going to kind of break down a lot of this as much as it can in terms of anatomy and physiology. It's not like you need to be a clinical expert. You're not becoming an RMT here. But I think some helpful tools just for your own, feeling safe and comfortable and working on the body and because they'll feel that. If you're not comfortable and feel not safe, your client will feel that. Okay, and then from there, once we kind of build some of these pieces, then we're going to get into some practicing of the different strokes. So there's gliding, and there's using your hands in certain ways, and there's grabbing certain muscles and how to do that. There's also sequences. You're going to have a recording of some massage sequences for different parts of the body that you will watch and then and kind of follow along and mimic and then do it yourself. You're not going to be perfect. You have to do it exactly like me. But you'll have an idea of like, oh, what's that like? Even how long it takes, because that's another whole piece is as you bring the pieces together, how do you make it a 1 hour massage? So it's not like 40 minutes, but it's also not an hour and 40 minutes. Like you've got to learn the rhythm a little bit. You'll have a clock in the room, but just you'll have a sense of how long that takes, so you don't get nervous about that. So, we'll learn some strokes, and then you're going to learn some sequences of different parts, and then you're going to practice the whole massage, and then you'll be done, and then at that point, the end, I'll review a few things in terms of the business part and even ethics, you want to be a professional about this and how to do that. The wisdom I might be able to bring to that. And then finally, for your graduation, you will do 5, I wrote victims, I'm a goofball, 5 practice people that you will give a 1 hour massage to. There's going to be a little video. So at the end, you're going to have 5 clients that you're going to give a practice massage to, an hour long. You'll do a little survey after it's done to get some feedback from them about certain questions, what worked, what didn't, etc. Then you're going to also do a little review of yourself, like how did I do in that massage? What would I like to do better? And even at that point, we'll have already talked about business, but you could already be charging those people at that point because you'll be doing a great massage. Okay, so I will have you take it from here. I'm going to point to some different things moving forward. Like in the manual, I'm going to talk about takeabreathforchange.com, the website. I have some content, a little bit of movement, definitely some mindfulness stuff, some relaxation, guided relaxation and meditation. Finally, I'll say I'm going to be available. So that could be a call, that could be a text, that could be an email, could be whatever. I'll kind of stick to those media for sure. Maybe watch something that you want to show me, a sequence or a question you might have. I'm pretty quick responding to stuff. So yeah, we'll figure that out. I'd be happy to help. All right, let's do this thing.